Hello. So these are eggs that I've soaked in vinegar. This one, some of the shell is still on there. You got to be really delicate because the hard part of the shell has been eaten away by the vinegar, which is an acid, and that leaves the soft membrane behind. It's just this shell didn't completely get broken down by the vinegar. So I'm gonna leave it like that and hope for the best. So you can see these, look, you can still see the yolk inside. That's just the inner membrane. Now, whole process. This is another one. This is the last one I did. I had one that ruptured. I guess there was a small crack in the shell when I put it in vinegar, but I'm just wiping away the residue of the shell very carefully because if it ruptures, it's no good to me. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a before mass of each of these to see what their mass is. So I've got my scale. I've set it to turn it on. I press T for tare. That sets it to 0. And then I'm going to place an egg on it. Hope it doesn't roll. All right, so that is 89.73 grams for the first egg. I'm just going to very carefully kind of roll it into the beaker. The next egg, right, 87.17 grams, and that in there. I should have these beakers already labeled, but I don't, but I will keep them in order, and also the video will help me. 98.59 grams, so that's a pretty good sized egg. Right? And this egg, I would expect to be a little higher because it's got some shell still on it. I'm a little too nervous to try to get that off. 89.24 grams. And the last egg, you can really see the yolk in this one. Alright, 94.36 grams. Alright, so we are using Food Lion maple syrup, and this is what they look like. This is that first egg, the second egg, third egg, fourth egg, and fifth egg. Now they are floating, so I didn't add more maple syrup because there's no point, they're still going to float. Now the question is, what will be the mass after soaking over the weekend? Alright, now we're going to put the weigh boat back. Weigh boat is 2.32, but I'm going to press tare so I don't have to worry about that. Now I'm going to take out egg number 1 and we're going to put that in the weigh boat. Alright, so that is 78.81 grams for egg number 1. Alright, and I'm going to put egg number 1 back. Alright, now there is some syrup left in there. Probably should wash that out or get a different weigh boat, but I'm going to press tare back to 0. I'm going to get egg number 2. All right, so here's egg number 2. All right, 82.38 grams. I'm going to put that egg back in the beaker. All right, and we'll move this back, or hopefully you can see the numbers, and we're going to tare it. All right, now this is egg number 3. All right, 92.76 grams. So I'm going to put that egg back in the syrup. I'm going to tare it again. All right, egg number 4, 78.26 grams for egg number 4. We'll put that back in. Then this will be number tare, add the egg. All right, 86.36 grams for egg number 5. All right, so we'll need to compare that to the original masses that I should have in the video. These have been in syrup for a week, I would say, at this point. At least 4 or 5 days. All right, goodness. All right, so real quick, I wanted to show you, again, this is the, let me rearrange here, beaker maple syrup from the beaker. Now it's kind of light in color and kind of runs easily. This is the maple syrup that has not been changed. All right, looks a little darker, a little thicker, and pours out a little slower.